Hello, beautiful souls. All right, I'm driving. I haven't really had much time alone lately, so I'm gonna use this time right now to make a quick video. I have no idea what's gonna pop out of my mouth. I've been thinking some pretty crazy stuff lately. Like, how about this? What is real? I'm on my way to a massage right now, so I'm me, right? I'm like dropping my kids off, taking off, headed right straight to massage. No cares. Which actually feels really good lately to not really care about how I'm presenting myself outwardly. What I mean by what is real is like the only thing that is real is our experience within, how we are perceiving things. And I say that because a lot of people that I've been interacting with are having a hard time right now, and me too. And I was going to talk a little bit about that. We'll see how long this is, but I mean, we are all ultra triggered right now. At least all the people that I am coming across, at least daily, are having conniption fits. I'm not really sure what to call it. Major triggeredness. And so, a lot of people are projecting, especially the people that haven't really done a lot of their own inner stuff. And that's not to say that even the people that have been doing their inner work are still projecting all over. It's really weird times right now. Anyway, I wanted to say that because I'm noticing that everywhere around me and within me. And, I've been having an interesting time with my children, going through this whole entitlement thing, not feeling appreciated, not being appreciated. I don't know. What is real? If I do not feel appreciated, am I appreciated? Anyway, all of that. And then I'm probably going to talk about something I'm probably going to wish I didn't talk about. Oh, that is how I work. I talk about things and I wish I didn't. But anyway, so I'm single. I have had amazing guys come into my life over the last 5 years. And I had one ex-boyfriend come back in and tell me he wanted to be friends, because I said that's all I'm interested in. He's like, oh great, me too. And now it's all of a sudden all of this, I love you, I'm in love with you. And then I just said, it feels like you're trying to pursue a romantic relationship with me. And he turned on me and said that when I say feels like is not actual feeling, it's not even, and it's not a fact. And I was like, well, clearly this is not somebody that I would ever want to be in a committed relationship with. They don't value my thoughts, my experience. Anyway, it got all turned and twisted and distorted. I have told all of these, they're great guys, but I'm just really kind of a mess right now. That's not saying, somebody comes in who is perfect match energetically, is willing to put in effort, energy, instead of just take, I'm open. I'm not very open to relationships that are one-sided where I'm doing all the work. I've been doing that for a while. I'm not doing it. In fact, I've been feeling really lonely, but also feeling like, nope, not doing it. Like, it's not in my best and highest good to get involved with somebody because I'm lonely. I also know I'm not really the type of person to really get involved with anybody unless it's like long term, like actual relationship. I just don't really work like that. And here's the other part of that, which I wish I put my foot in my mouth. Oh, so guys fall in love with me. My friend John calls it my witchy magic, witchy love magic. I don't know what it is. I know my energy feels really good. It does. My energy does feel really good. But to have guys that I don't really want to be in a relationship with that are falling in love with me, that feels really not great. And then usually to keep me in their life, like, because basically it's all about my energy. I already know, I'm not stupid. Then they string me along as their friend. And I say string me along because that's not really the intention that they have. I might say, yeah, I'm perfectly fine being friends with you. I mean, I care about you and I want to spend time with you and do things with you. A lot of these people that I'm talking about, we have a lot in common. We have interesting conversations. But with every single person right now, there's just something that's not aligning. And I am just being told over and over and over by my higher self, trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Full on. Any bit of thing that doesn't feel right is important to acknowledge. Do not brush over it. It's like, how many red flags do you need, right? Red flags, whatever you want to call them, dissonance, feeling like something's not going to work. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. It's all the same, and we are supposed to listen. So I've been going through it. I spent a lot of time triggered with my kids. I keep getting these messages that I'm still growing and I'm integrating. And that this is not necessarily the easiest part of my journey right now. And that's okay. That I'm still doing a lot of things I'm not even aware I'm doing. Transmuting energy. I'm, the kind of person that when I find out somebody's going through something, I will send out, a tether energetically to help out for a while, and then I'll cut it off. But it's like I'm doing a lot of things right now to help a lot of people. This is not an easy time. This is definitely not feeling easy at all. It feels like everybody is acting out of their wounding, triggered. Makes me sad. But I know that, I'm here to work on that for myself. So stop trying to distract myself with helping other people outwardly. Unless, of course, they schedule a session with me. That's a whole different deal. Anyway, That's what's going on with me. Looking at my relationships, all of them, feeling into them, seeing how they actually feel. A lot of relationships aren't really feeling that great right now. A lot of relationships are not feeling reciprocal. So we're being called to make some changes. We're being called to put up some boundaries. Boundaries. We're being called to fully express ourselves. And then if we notice that the words and our voice is not being heard, then we are being asked to stop talking and to just cut it off. And the other thing I will say, and I wrote about this the other day, but we're also being asked to listen. Listen to what people tell us about themselves, about what's important to them. You know, people tell us who they are and what they value. And we tend to shift that, right? Maybe manipulate, and I don't mean it like that, but it's like this thing of where we're like, well, you know, we don't necessarily like that word, or maybe we don't fully understand that word, and so we just gloss over it and pretend like it's not there. And then what I've noticed is later on when I go to check something, I'm like, oh my God, they had it right there the whole time. It's been there the whole time, telling me exactly what they are, what they value, all of it. So it's time for us to listen. A lot of people are kind of going a little bit backwards into this thing of thinking that they can manufacture themselves. And I mean, like, separate from like what their gifting and separate from what their passions are. Like, it reminds me of like strong arming a child, or maybe that's not the best way to say it. It's the idea, a lot of people are going back to the idea that we are here as blank slates to be filled, to be written in completely, but that's not the case. I mean, we are not blank slates. We are souls. And we have a lot within us already. So, anyway, just wanted to share that. And tell you a few things that I've been noticing. Self-care like crazy. Self-nurturing. Understand that this is not the easiest time to be here. And you are a badass warrior for being here now. And we're just doing the best we can, right? It's all good. No more judging. Just say, yeah, I'm doing the best I can. And some days that looks great. And some days, I'm like, wait. I used to be pretty conscious most of the time, but now I'm triggered. And so I am, dipping back into old patterns and old ways of being. And sometimes we do that just to like, hey, are we doing this anymore? So anyway, I just wanted to share that. I love you guys.